Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Lysandra, and today we are going to be playing our Debt Snowball Savings Challenge. And if you hear a noise in the background, I am very sorry. It's my little heater because it is effing freezing down here. Like, my ring won't even stay. Does anybody else's fingers do that? Like when it's really cold, yeah. Anyway, so just small little disclaimer. Thank you for understanding, but let's go ahead and get into this. So we are going to be playing with a total of $100, which is very exciting, which means it's probably going to stretch a little bit more. Super happy about that. And for those of you who are, regulars and everything else, you may have noticed that I did not do a cash planning or a cash stuffing this last weekend. Many reasons, but one being life be lifin', per usual. That's the story of my life. And we had to make some choices, financial choices, and it left us very little to cash stuff. We focused on the priorities, obviously, like my wallet, groceries, things like that. And then this is a priority of ours. We definitely want to continue to save towards our debts. And then also my Merry Mondays, because we want to and then I think there was a couple other. So it was nothing to really film or do anything. So I'm sorry, but we're here and we're going to play the Debt Snowball. So let's get on into it. And I'm hoping we complete some. So let's get my markers out. And all right, we are starting with Callista from Cloudy Money, her little ice cold challenge. So, and we're going in line here. So we are going to be stuffing $5. That away, and here's our 5, and moving on to the next. So the next is from Lindsay over at Bookish Mama Budgets, and let's go ahead and do a roll and put that there. So we got a 1, and I was using my black marker. Kiducky. 1. But yeah, so I'm really sorry, but I promise we didn't film or do anything. Normally I try to pre-film these videos, but my bonus daughter Addie came and spent several days with us. She was here on Thursday through Monday, which was so incredible. It was so great to catch up. Let's get on to Angela over at MSO Budgets, her cute little winter savings challenge. And let's go ahead and knock out this 9 right here. Just seems like a good number for now. So 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay. Actually, I want to do that because I don't want to get it on the envelopes. Okay, and then this is another one from Angela, and we'll just go ahead and stuff this 13, 10, 11, 12, and 13 on the marker. And then, oh my gosh, we are getting really close to being done with this one. Okay, so then we have our next one from Cash Up with Grace, and let's see what we have. We have a $10 one, an 8, and we have a 3. Let's go ahead and do a 3 for right now. 1, 2, and 3. Just because my little Merry Monday that I filmed, but I'm probably not going to post, as you can see, I'm incorporating like larger bills because I'm hoping I can make it stretch, but it didn't really work out that well in the mini Mondays. So I'm trying again. So I'm going to err on the side of caution here. All right. So $4 is going into, so this is from Cash Money Budgets, Dead Inside, but Jolly AF. I'm so bad at like drifting off and forgetting to tell you guys who the challenges are from. I mean, I know you can probably read, but still, it's just kind of nice to know. Okay, so this one is from Sav Saves, and let's go ahead and do eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's do the 4. And I'm going to grab this cute one. And I'll just do how do I want to do this? I'll just put a little star over it. I can't see it anymore, but that's all right. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That was probably stupid. Whatever. We're gonna make it work. All right, so then another little roll and save, and we're putting 4 to this one, and we're just about done with this as well. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then back to the beginning, okay? So the next one up for Callista's is $7. So there's 5, 6, and 7. Okay. Oops. Move my marker. A little heart there. This one's just so cute. All right, and then back to Lindsay's. So let's scratch that one off. So let's see what we got. A 2. All right, 1 and 2. Going in that one. And then back to Angela's. So let's see, we've got... Because we did the 9, right? Yes. Okay, so... So if we do the 11, we can condense that. Bear with me. So 11, and then we should be able to grab the 20. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20. Yep, so that way we can add back in here. Perfect. Okay. So then what's her next one? The next one is 11. Got rid of that 10. Awful quick. Okay. And then let's see what we got here. All right, so then Cash Up with Grace. Let's go ahead and do... because what is this? The chopsticks is roll a dice. So let's roll a die and see what we're going to do. 4. Okay, so let's go ahead and put a 4 here. 1, 2, 3, and 4, which I'm pretty sure we could probably 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Perfect. Okay. And then the dead inside. I feel that in my soul is getting a 6. So last 5. Yeah, this is actually working better than my Merry Mondays did, so that's good. All right, so let's see. Let's grab the 3. 1, 2, and 3. And where's my little marker here? Okay. Okay. And yeah, so that's done. All right, and then our roll and save. We're doing a 1. 1s were very popular on this one. I don't know why, but they were. Okay, back to Callista. Where are you at? There you are. Okay, so a 2. How much do we have here? 1, 2, yeah, okay. I'm not going to cheat. I was going to go ahead and just finish this challenge, but I'm not going to do that because I want to play more. Okay, so then back to this. Do we scratch or do we roll? Do we scratch or do we roll? We're going to scratch. 7. Could have used my vacuum, but whatever. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we are basically out of cash. What do we have left? We have 1, 2, and 3, which I do not think there was a 3 on here. There is not. So look what I'm going to do. Look what I'm going to do. Got my wallet. I am grabbing $3 from my personal wallet because I don't want an IOU. So we had 3, 4, 5. I don't need that energy drink anyway. So that way we can mark off this one. T. I told you I was going to start bringing my wallet down because I didn't want to have to do that. So, okay, that is it. So I'll go ahead and, put all this back together and all that good stuff off camera. But thank you so much for joining me in another Debt Snowball Savings Challenge, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.